Welcome everyone to the Maker World channel. Today we will be looking at John the Builder's amazing project. This journey began with the dream of building a small wooden shelter in the lap of nature, which is truly inspiring. He found a quiet place, surrounded by dense forests and a calm lake nearby. Large trees are being cut down and cut into pieces with chainsaws to the right size. There was bind a specie chainsaws so that they can be used to build the walls of the house. Specially designed grooves are being cut into the wooden logs so that the top wood sits neatly and the wall structure can stand firmly. A wide channel is being cut from the top of a long wooden log so that insulation can be placed inside it. The wooden beam is being carefully placed in place so that it fits tightly against the log below and the balance of the wall remains intact. Fitting properly and the structure becoming solid. Ropes and wooden poles are being used to easily lift the heavy wooden balls off the ground. With a combination of labor and skill, the logs are slowly being lifted to the upper level, ready to be placed on the wall. As tree trunks are installed one by one, the wooden walls take on a solid shape and a durable structure is created. Each log is being carefully lifted so that the wall structure can stand strong and last. In this way, step by step, large tree trunks are placed on top, the house slowly taking shape. Each piece of wood is being carefully cut and fixed so that the walls are balanced and the structure lasts. Natural insulation is being installed in the gaps, making the walls stronger and more effective at retaining heat. The middle section of the wooden wall is being carefully cut with a chainsaw so that a window frame can be installed. After removing the cut section, a blank space is created for the window, which will help light and air enter the room. The wooden walls are being painted with a protective paint by brush, which will protect the wood from insect and weather damage. The paint is being spread evenly on each log so that all parts are covered and the natural beauty of the wood shines through. The prepared long pieces of wood are now being lifted onto the roof of the house, which will be used as the main beams of the roof structure. The roof beams are being placed one by one in the correct position, so that the entire structure is strong and durable. Each beam is carefully placed, then firmly secured with tools to prevent it from air and water. Long wooden planks are being lifted up step by step, which will be used to cover the roof structure. Each plank is being placed precisely so that the roof surface is even and solid. Nails are being hammered in to hold each plank firmly in place. In this process, the entire roof is gradually covered with wood, which will protect the interior of the house. Long wooden beams are being lifted up to support the roof and placed in the right place. Iron clamps are being used to secure the wooden beams, which helps to hold them firmly in place. The clamps are being hammered in tightly so that the wood does not move. The work has not stopped, even though it is night, and now the rafter structure of the roof is being raised so that the roof of the house can stand permanently. The work of installing the rafters has begun, with each timber being placed at a specific angle so that the roof slope is formed correctly. The timbers are being placed at equal distances, which will keep the roof balanced and strong. The timbers are being cut to size so that the roof rafters fit perfectly together. Metal brackets are being used to hold the timbers together, which increases the stability of the structure. The brackets are being fixed with a screwdriver so that the rafters do not move. The installation of crossbeams to hold the roof rafters firmly in place has begun. Using hammers and screws, each beam is being firmly secured so that the rafters do not move. These crossbeams will balance the roof and provide additional strength. After the rafters are installed, horizontal timbers are placed on top of them, called lathing or support timbers. These timbers are not placed parallel to the rafters, but rather horizontally, so that the sheet or tin can be firmly placed when covering the roof. After the wooden frame was completed, work began on covering the roof, using green corrugated iron. Soil is being filled in from the outside, and dragged in a basket of soil is being brought in and poured between the wooden structure. Soil is being poured around the wooden pole to make it stand firmly. The wooden beams are being firmly attached. The first row of wooden floorboards is being installed, creating a solid base for the floor of the house. The wooden boards are being screwed into place with a screw machine so that they are firmly attached to the frame. The wooden floor is being carefully painted, making it beautiful and attractive. The combination of the wooden furniture and the color of the floor creates a truly stunning atmosphere. The correct location for installing windows is being marked on the upper triangular section of the wooden wall. To ensure that the structure does not weaken while installing the windows, solid wooden planks are being used to support them around the perimeter. The thick wooden planks work. The pieces of wood are being shaped with chisels, which will hold the window frame firmly and make the structure last longer. The carved parts are being carefully cleaned so that there are no gaps when the frame is inserted and the wood sits evenly. The wooden frame is being measured and installed in the window opening so that it fits properly against the wall and is firmly secured. The shape of the window is being completed by fitting a wooden plank at the top, which is then ready to be fitted with glass or other materials. The pieces of wood are cut to the correct size so that the window frame can stand perfectly straight and level and maintain stability. Nails are hammered into each joint of the frame so that the pieces of wood are firmly attached to each other and last a long time. Once the frame is ready, it is coated with a special wood stain, which will protect the wood and make it last longer. Using a hammer and other tools, the window frame is being firmly installed so that it does not move and is permanently in place. Finally, the window frame installation is complete. The painted wood enhances the beauty of the cabin and adds a new step to the project. With nails so that it does not move. The door frame is being made by cutting sturdy wood, and then it is being cut to the correct size and fitted into the entrance of the house. Insulation boards are neatly placed inside the wooden frame, which will help retain heat inside the house during winter. The gaps in the frame are sealed using foam spray to prevent any cold air or moisture from entering. By installing insulation boards, the door will not only be stronger, but also energy efficient, which will provide a comfortable living environment. The insulation is covered with a wooden sheet over the door frame, so that the beauty of the door is maintained from the outside. The wood on both sides is being firmly nailed, which will further increase the long iron hinges are being installed on the wooden door, so that the door can be firmly placed in the frame, and long-term use is ensured. The iron hinges are being firmly fastened with a screw machine. The craftsman is carefully placing wooden boards over the window so that the window frame is stronger and protected from external natural pressure. Black cement mixture is poured into a small bucket onto the wooden floor inside the house, such as to strengthen the foundation. The prepared cement mixture is poured evenly into the wooden frame, which will act as glue for the stones to be placed on top. Large pieces of stone are placed on the wooden floor. Now that the stonework and brick walls are complete, is diwaid the aming kubriwork treat. A heavy iron stove is brought inside the house. The stove is being placed on a sturdy foundation built on a wooden floor. A screw machine is being used to properly assemble the metal box structure, which will be used to connect the chimney in the future. The box is being tightly wrapped around the sides to ensure that there are no gaps when the smoke escapes and to maintain safety. Chimney pipes are being installed inside wooden houses so that smoke can escape safely, and it is easier to retain heat on cold days. The craftsman is inserting a metal pipe through the wooden gap in the roof and fastening it tightly so that the smoke from the inner stove can escape straight upwards. This magnificent wooden house stands amidst nature as a result of long work and perfect craftsmanship. Every wooden post, every window and door here tells the story of a dream come true.
Friends, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to the channel. Your feedback is our inspiration. So let us know in the comments how you like the video.